we are live. Come here. Right now I'm walking the dogs. This is a little view into how I stay so positively charged in between streams. I just walk my dogs a lot. I love spending time outside. I mean, look, just taking your dogs for a 45-minute walk, 45-minute walk is huge. You get sunlight, you can take time to take your shoes off and walk in the grass. And also it gives the dogs their exercise. Me too. I like to take them out in this big field. Alright, come on pups, let's run it. Watch out for the pole. Alright, no cars, come on. Woo, well, this is a nice shady spot right here. Now, I consider this a gaming session. This is the dog walking game. And it boosts my stats IRL. So it boosts my stamina, my vigor, and my strength. But mostly stamina and vigor +2, and it adds strength plus 0.5. Too much walking though will lower the strength. And for the dogs too, they get endurance +2, stamina +2, strength +1. And yeah, I've already been walking for a good like 20-ish minutes. We did a lap around this big building. And there's a woodsy trail that leads around the whole back. We went around the whole trail, around the building, through the field, around there, and now back up the loop here. This is actually a great loop. You can just keep walking it if you want. That's the great part about this, because you can just keep going in circles until your dogs are good. But the thing is that I like to walk them around all the neighborhoods. So I like to take them on lots of adventures. And plus, you know, after I've had like a good gaming session and like I feel like I don't really want to do another gaming session, going outside is the best way to break it up, and then I can enjoy gaming again afterwards, because it's just a different vibe once you go outside, soak up the sun, and then go back inside. No, but honestly, like right now I'm going to give myself credit for all these little walks and everything, because you know what? This is what fuels all the gaming and all the positivity, because a lot of the times, like I was just thinking about playing Mario Kart for a little while and then walking the dogs, but I was like, no. I just finished playing Elden Ring with my cousin, and I just didn't feel right turning on another game for another, hour or two. The dogs walked this morning, but they hadn't had their afternoon walk, and we were playing Elden Ring for a while. Night Rain, and it's about 4:50 right now, so yeah, this is their early evening walk, and I made sure to feed them before that. So after my Elden Ring gaming session, I fed the dogs, cleaned up the kitchen, did the dishes, and then we hung out for like 20-30 minutes to let the food digest, and now we're on our walk. Come on, buddy. Here, I'll go down the trail just a little to show you, to show Twitch. Plus, this is going on YouTube afterwards, so it's going to be indefinitely online. Besides, I wouldn't have all the room on my computer memory or my phones to be able to save all the videos that I make anyway, so thank you, online. Yep, there's some of the trail there. Alright, puppies, but you already did the trail. He wants to go home. He's tired. Yeah, we already did walk about, let's see, it's about a mile to get down here. Not even. It's like a 3/4 of a mile from my house to get here. And then this loop is about, just about 3/4 of a mile. So I get about like a mile and a half. Come on, pups. Back to the house. See, and then the trail leads into housing. and then that leads to the street where I came from. But I could go through there and cut into the other complex. But either way, it's nice to just walk them far places. It's really good for me too. I don't know, it like makes me like, it takes away any feeling of loneliness that I might have. It really does. Like, see, it's not about like needing to be around people all the time. It's just about getting that soulful and healthy stimulation that you need. I know that I could force myself to sit down and play a video game, but my back would start hurting. It's just all these little signals would start popping off telling me like, no, do something else. There's something else that can exponentiate your energy right now. Sometimes gaming, that's what gaming does. I feel great. It's like, yeah, let's do it. But then after a few sessions, it's like, let's take a break. Oh, look, a tree fell. This is the after stream adventure. You see, the gaming doesn't stop. Like I said, after the streaming. Well, the gaming doesn't stop after the gaming. All right, come on, pups. Let's go up this way. Come on. He always wants to pull his way. He's a big boy. But they're both panting. They're tired. It's hot. It's a hot one today. All right, buddy, come on. You're not going to be yanking this whole way. Let's go. The only reason it has this much slack is because I'm literally holding the phone with the other hand. So he literally thinks he can just roam around the world right now. Come on, buddy. He doesn't mean it. He just pulls the leash taunt, and then he's big, so it's like, once he's over there, it's like... I'm looking sweaty too. I am sweating. Getting a little sweaty. But I love the area that I live in. There's just a lot of trees. It's very quiet. It's just beautiful. Look. Like, this is like ideal. I think you got the pool going on right there. Wow, it is hot today. Whew. Not bad, not bad. So far what we've been, this video's been going for 8 minutes. So I've been walking for about 28 minutes. It's a nice half hour, 30-40 minute walk we've got going on, pups. That's great. That's just outside. Look, I'm already starting to sweat through my shirt. Look, it looks like a bird or something. See the wings? A sweat bird. It's hot. Fitness though. Next day's chest day. Yep, chest and triceps is next. I could potentially bust it out. Today is rest day. I consider the walking active rest day, and maybe I'll do some calisthenics, but if I'm feeling up to it, sometimes on my rest days I'll just do the workout that I was going to do the next day, if I have the energy and I feel up for it. Come on, puppies. Come on, across the street. Good doggies. Have to go to the big grass so they have more room to do their business. There we go. Alright, almost done, puppies. Then we'll go home. and give you guys some fresh cold water. Alright, walking through the field. Hi, Mally. Good girl. Come on. Walking with the doggies. I don't want to record any cars or anything, or people. Alright, come on, pups, out of the complex. Oh, I feel like a sweaty mess right now. But either way, I'm excited to have my Switch 2. That's awesome. I never had a console like as it was just coming out. I remember I did get the PS3 close to when it came out, so that's cool. But really, like, with the whole like energy behind like launch and going to GameStops to try to find it, like that whole energy, it's like I experienced that with the Switch 2. Because it released, I wasn't gonna get it. Then like a day or two after it released, at my Walmart, I remember there were still some in stock. Maybe it was just some Switches that I saw, I could be wrong. But either way, just about 2 weeks passed, and I decided I was just gonna get one for myself because I deserve it. And I never got a system during like launch when everyone's trying to get it. And I always loved Mario Kart and Nintendo, and I never had that opportunity as a child to have it as it was, brand new. So I just let myself have it out of happiness, abundance, and just deserving it. It wasn't about the money. It was about just getting me the thing that I wanted. Not even just giving me the thing that I deserved, because like I was already happy of like having it before even having it, because I like. You know what I mean? I like embodied the energy before I even had it, because I already knew like that I was going to have it, whether I was going to get it or not. See, so that's a good little like reference to life. It's like act as if like you're gonna go get it, like as if it's going to happen. Because if you don't have that much faith in it, then if I can have that much faith just for getting a Nintendo Switch 2, I think we can all do some really big things with our lives. When we put our mind to it, when we put our minds to it. It's just finding that thing that brings you joy and just flowing with it. But I don't know, I feel like we're more instruments of the universe than anything, so I'm being used for this. I guess the universe is using me for dog walks, fitness, and gaming, but while also honoring health and strength within it all. So it all like bounces, it all like connects. There wouldn't be gaming if I wasn't working out. Well, there probably would be, but I would be a completely different persona. But with the workout stuff, here's a reminder that you don't need to look a certain way. Everyone's good enough just as they are. Look, there are people that are larger than me, skinnier than me, that are in way bigger like places, like CEOs and stuff. It doesn't matter what weight you are or how much of a six-pack you have. That's just aesthetics. I just like to fitness because it helps me stay positive, it helps me stay in good shape, and it just helps me stay able to be agile and keeps me lean. Come on, pups, get my feet in the grass a little bit. I like to take a little break at this bench here before we go back to the house and just get my feet in the grass. Alright, pups, sit down for a minute. Let Daddy take off his shoes. Don't mind the tan line. I tan very easily, and I mow the lawn a lot. Well, it's not that bad, actually. I wore flip-flops mowing the lawn today. Or yesterday, I mean. I actually missed a small section because I was talking to my neighbor, and I just kind of kept going and I missed it. But I literally took 2 minutes to do, and I finished it when I finished it earlier today. But yeah, it's good to get your feet in the grass. See, look, they're just hanging out. They're just sleeping in the grass. That inside, that like they're cured just like with coming outside and literally just sitting on the grass for a little bit. Like you don't even have to be doing anything. You could sit on the grass like it's after school with nothing to do, no plans. You know, you're hopeful for all the best. You're hoping for all the best, but you know, and it's not like you need more. It's just you're just here. Life's gonna happen, you know. I feel like as we get older, it's just we kind of expect things to happen based off what's happened to us and what we may predict, and just let all that stuff go. I have no idea what's going to happen next. Oh, good boy. See, let's see, mark on your face. Man. Plus, I was having fun playing Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey here. I'll sit down in the grass. Sitting down with the pups. See, sometimes they just need a little sit down in the grass. You're going to take your shoes off. Let your feet exchange electrolytes. Oh, good girl. Good boy. Oh, good girl. You laying down with Rexy? Oh, good boy. You cooling off, buddy? Oh, good doggies. Mally needed her exercise too. I noticed that her belly she's in good shape, but she just really needed a walk today. She's looking much more trim now. See? She's in good shape. Just got to make sure that she walks a little extra, that's all. Don't want her midsection getting too big. Because she's smaller than Rex, so it's easier to give her a little more than she needs with food sometimes. Even yet, let's just do a little lap around this grassy area so I can get back to my shoes. Come on. You know what's funny? From walking, the ticks, they latch onto you. I always find a tick crawling up my leg, but that's it. It like latches onto my sock, and then I'll find it. And you know, they usually check their necks and behind their ears. That's the big spots where they like it. Or maybe in the crevice of their bum, but that's not really too common, but it happens. Come on, pups, don't go inside of the bushes there and of the brush. That's where all the critters lurk. The critters that just want to latch onto you. Oh, here you go. This is the shady spot. Here, let's go near the shoes where there's shade. Come on. Come on. All right, this walk's almost over. See, I don't like to overkill it. See, I just like to enjoy it for a little bit. Plus, look, the stream's already been going for 20 minutes. So I've already been outside for like 45 minutes. See, that's a great way to spend the day. Like listen to this. Like, if you were to ask like me, like, how would you see like a healthy kid living or a healthy person, even adult living? I'd say, you do things inside, you watch your shows, you play your games, you do whatever. But then you take time to move the body, stretch your legs, get outside, get some sun, get your feet in the grass, at least an hour. Rex, get out of the tree. He loves rubbing like on inside of bushes, but that's how he gets all his ticks. And that's why he gets little scars on his head, because the ticks, when we pull them out, whenever we pull out a bug for some reason and it leaves a scar or like a scab, his hair turns white. So he has like little white splotches like everywhere from where the ticks bite him. It's all right. There we go. Good doggies. All right, let me get my shoes on and let's head out of here. See, that's what I love about everything. You don't have to spend 30 hours everywhere. You could spend 20 minutes. That's a nice, healthy chunk of time outside, walking, spending some time in the grass. Oh, my sock has starting to get a hole in it. I have plenty of socks, but I need to go get a new pair, a new box of socks, bag of socks. Come on, let's go, puppies. Back to the house. Come on, together. There we go. I got their leashes all together. And time to go back. Not bad, not a bad walk. 21 minutes. It's a healthy little stream there. Not to mention, I was walking before this. So this has been a heck of an adventure. And look, only I know of it. Well, now you know of it. Now everyone else who's online will know of it. See, these are like the unsung adventures that I have every day, 3 times a day. Sometimes more. Sometimes at least, sometimes 4. But they get their 3 walks a day, and each walk I take them for at least 1.5 miles. So at the end of the day, we usually log around anywhere from 5 to even 10 miles, believe it or not. We've had some 10-miler days. But that's only because I did a 10,000 step walk early in the day. It takes about 1.5 hours. And then I did another 10,000 step walk in the evening. And then after that, I just let them out back because they were tired after all that walking. But then once they're tired and they're all well fed and they did their peeps and poops and they're all sprawled out and tired, then I know that, like, I feel good. I know, like, I don't know. For me, I don't like the feeling knowing that the dogs have to go out and if they're full of energy and, like, neglected. Because I feel like dogs need more than just food and that's it. You can't just let them rot around the house. Well, you can. It just depends on really the breed, really. Certain breeds are great for just being at home all day. Even big breeds are good for being at home all day, but I have, Rex is actually good for that, but Mally, she's a medium. She's a hyperactive breed, though, so she's very hyper. She has a lot of energy that needs to be burned off. So I take them for lots of walks, and she needs more running, too. She needs to run. But that's about it. I'm going to end this right here. About to walk in the house soon. Peace out. That's a level up walk.